Hey y'all, it's Anime K-Man, and today I'm going to be reviewing episode 22 of Fruits Basket. And I gotta say, this episode was phenomenal. Going in, I didn't think we were going to get this because it was loaded. This episode gave us even more fleshing out about Hanajima, because I like how it showed us her past. It showed us that she actually did have abilities to hear voices, and she had abilities to knock people out just by wishing for it. And I was like, oh damn, this shit is crazy. And we got to see how in the past she was bullied and all of that. And it really hammers, this episode really hammered into me emotionally. I was just whoa, to see all that. And that's why I thought this episode was intense story-wise, because you find out about Hanajima, you find out why she's overprotective of Toru, because, she's experienced how shitty it is to be bullied. And now it makes sense because, she wouldn't want to see her friend bullied, so that explains why she was all hardcore against those three girls in the previous episode. So I like that. It puts into context a lot of things in the series. And then additionally, I like how it fleshes out the bond between herself and her brother. When the brother saw how lonely Hanajima is, I love the sequence when the brother mentioned that he was going to pray for Hanajima so that she can meet someone that she can get close to. And that puts into context why she latched onto the words of wisdom that the brother gave to her in the previous episode, and why she thoroughly paid attention. It actually makes the events of last week's episode much more stronger, because now it's oh, that makes sense. And then additionally, it makes sense why Hanajima was even getting sad when Toru didn't have a swimsuit all those episodes ago. At first I thought, oh, this is cute and funny, but then seeing it here, where the first friend Hanajima made was actually Toru and Utani. And then even after people spread some fucking false rumor crap on Hanajima, you see Toru, they're still running after Hanajima and still wanting to be friends with her. Those were all beautiful sequences. And seeing those sequences there, it's yeah, no wonder why she's protective of Toru. I mean, yes, who wouldn't want to protect Toru Small? She's a bundle of joy. She's adorable. She's a kind woman. But then seeing here where Toru told Hanajima that she wants to be friends with her, even if it hurts a bit, because she wants to get to know her. And then when the sequence when they're crying, that was so beautiful. And that puts into context why Hanajima and Utani are so protective of Toru in the previous episode of the series. And that's why I thought this episode was phenomenal, these flashbacks. They put into context so many comedic sequences in the series, so many dialogue sequences in this series. And that's why I felt from a script standpoint this episode was phenomenal. And then with it ending off with her mentioning how she's happy. And then when you have the end sequence when she remembers what Kyoko told her, that even though they might go their separate ways someday, she'll still have those she'll still have those memories of being together with the friends. That was a really beautiful sequence, because that can go into real life too, because it has the message of, if you get separated from your friends someday, even though you might not ever see them again, at the very least you'll have positive memories of joy and fun. And that's what you can really get from that. And that's what I love, and that's why I felt the message from this episode was beautiful and optimistic. And that's what I felt from the script standpoint. It was amazing. From the characterization standpoint, it was amazing to see how Hanajima used to be depressed as a kid, and she was bullied and all that, and she kind of had these walls where she didn't want to talk to people until she met Toru. And I love seeing how Toru helped change Hanajima for the better, where now Hanajima interacts with other people because of her interactions with Toru and Utani. Those are really beautiful sequences, and I love how you saw how she grew as an individual from the girl to the woman she is now. So that's why I thought this episode was phenomenal. Shows you her character growth. This episode also makes you appreciate Toru and Utani more too, saying how much they wanted to keep the friendship with Hanajima in the past. So that's what I felt from the character standpoint. It was fantastic. Our animation was beautiful. I loved how at the start when it showed when Hanajima's fast, the artwork was dim. I mean, not the artwork. The lighting was dim, and it had like a sorrowful tone. But then, as she got to know Toru more, it became bright until the sequence when Toru's like she wants to keep the friendship with her. Then it was bright and shining. I was like, oh, that is so beautiful, and I love the symbolism. So from a visual standpoint, it elevated the material in the script. Voice performances were phenomenal, and that's why I'm gonna rate this episode a 10 out of 10. One of the best Fruit Baskets episodes by far, y'all. So anyways, everyone, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment on your thoughts on the episode in the comment section below. Rate the video, subscribe, comment, share. And I'll see you guys later if you come back with more. Alright, have a great and safe day, everyone. Bye-bye.